is Jinse. I drive the 2008 Mugen Si, which is converted to FD2. My IG handle is kind of weird. It's the E period 92nd underscore street. Wanted to make it look like the, well, I used to own an E92, and my IG handle, I wanted to make it look like the street name in the East Coast. So some people get it, some people don't. And yeah, so this is my car, 2008. I currently have about maybe like 145,000 miles on it. So how I got this car was because my E92 335i was giving me a lot of issues. One, I replaced the turbo, then they had an oil leak, then that came after boost leak. It's just giving me a lot of headache, a lot of labor pay and stuff like that. So I wanted to get something more reliable. And luckily my friend at that time was selling a Mugen 2008 Si, which was already converted. It already had the spoon caliper, OEM, Honda Type R bumper, headlights, fenders. Only thing that wasn't original was the Mugen or the Type R grill. So I changed that out to the Mugen Si or the Mugen Type R grill. Like I mentioned to you already, it already came converted. And what I did was, the first thing I did was intake. Let me show you my engine bay. So the car was definitely a lot slower than my E92 335i. So I decided to do some power modification first. So I did the intake, AM intake with the HKS filter. I had a skunk 2 headers before. However, it was I think it was a header straight, no cats, so it was giving me a lot of headache. The fume was driving me nuts, so I decided to go with the Rams header, and I added back the stock cats. So I did some tunes. I have the HKS exhaust. I'll show you that in a second. And let's see here. I bought some other stuff like pulleys. The pulley was already there, so it's the non-stop tuning. And before I start, before I go any further, I'd like to shout out to Race Components, Vu for selling me my car, this car, and who else? Chase Rev Tuning for tuning my car, and Thomas for introducing me to a lot of people like Ken Suen, and sharing his insight of the how to modify this car and whatnot. Thank you for your canards. That made my car look really aggressive. So going over here, I have a roll cage, nothing special. I still have the back seat, so I was able to take off this pillar here and just bolt right in. And then so I have my car is currently sitting on Fortunato 510s. It's 12K in the front, 40K in the rear. I'm currently running Inky's RPF ones. They're 18 by 9.5, offset 38. The front has 10mm spacers, so it's I believe it's 28 now in the front. Going back here, I have the Sedan carbon fiber trunk. I have the OEM tail lights. I have the HKS, not carbon TI, what is it? High power with the little extensions. I actually bought this off from the guy that had a turbo S2000. So I got that from him for dirt cheap. So I used to have, bumper cut. I used to have the Mugen lip here. I cut that off. I decided to keep the lights and just retrofitted that onto my bumper. Nothing too crazy. I have this intake duct. I just got it. I got it repainted. Let's see. I'm gonna relocate the battery so I can go in and just flip the intake this way, so that way it's functional. So yeah, I have the Chasing J's valve cover, so that's that. And oh yeah, thank you to my friend Jack for doing my valve adjustment yesterday, and T-Speed for just replacing my brake fluid to Moto 600. So I'm pretty excited for a track day in January. Hopefully January, not sure yet. So yeah, that's about it really. Nothing too crazy. Oh, and I have this vent. This is actually from Trek Spec. I wanted to use this for, well, this was actually for my E92. However, when I sold the car, I still had the parts, so I decided to use it on this car. So I would say it's functional, you know, release the heat. Doesn't bring the air in, but it does release somewhat heat and stuff like that. And so yeah, oh, I don't know if I told you, but spoon calipers. Dude, totally forgot about that. My future goal, my next goal for this car, I would say, I haven't decided yet, maybe supercharger, Craftswork, or turbocharger, piece it all together, maybe Sidewinder or something like that. Not too crazy. Maybe I want to make about like maybe 400 horsepower. Oh yeah, another thing is, I forgot to tell you one more thing.
Okay.
Can I show you?
Yeah.
So, for those of you that are asking me this question, just for this show. So right now I'm currently running this custom-made splitter by race component. It is retrofitted with the FK8, which is the Type R quick release. So a lot of people have asked me how I'm using or utilizing these two. So just retrofit, you know, and you can actually stun on it. For those of you that thinks this is just for looks, but it's really not. So yeah, haters gonna hate.